What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Garage Simulator, Garage Golf Simulator, whatever the hell it is. Saturday the 21st of February 2026. We're going to play DLud's League at Cala Resort, Europa. Maybe something else depending on how I feel. Looks like we're playing 6,300 yard tees, Saturday pins, 6-foot gimmies. Greens are normal, fairways are hard. 11 stimp, calm wind. And it looked like we actually had a little bit of elevation. Saturday. Sometimes it does that thing where it says moving rocks and planting trees, and other times it doesn't. So hopefully you got a little bit of background noise here now. .305 yards down, 21 yards, so you really would need to carry 180 to get to the pin. We'll take that chance. It's a little chilly in the sim today. It's just chilly in general here in northern Utah. You guys, I honestly don't know what the hell just happened. 47 yards offline. 1,400. Let's try that again. So hopefully we were where we actually aimed at the green, and I believe we were. Launch monitor did not like what it just saw for some reason, even though it was not nearly as over the top as my typical shots are. Every day's a new adventure in the sim, guys. I honestly don't know what the difference was between those two shots. Maybe you could tell me. No idea. Anyway, that's a good way to ruin the first hole, maybe even the whole shebang. We've got a lot of elevation we're going to have to deal with here. 35. All right, first hole down. Obviously had that OB off the tee, which is pretty frustrating, but I'm not quite sure what happened there. Okay, I can't hit 300 at this elevation, so maybe we just bomb one down there. Still recovering from a cold. I don't know about you guys, but my colds don't go away overnight. They usually linger and linger and linger and linger. So we'll see what happens. This course would be a nightmare in real life. I'm assuming it's real, but we're just talking about an absolute fucking nightmare of a course. At least these first two holes anyway. I don't know, 70 yards here. Good shot, slightly wrong direction there. And per the usual, the second I get in here, for some reason, all I need to do is burp and fart. Couldn't tell you what it is. Maybe it's because I'm bending over to tee up the ball. I, honest to God, could not tell you what it is. Okay, you guys could see that the ball was basically in the hole and didn't fall. I wouldn't say it's one of GS Pro's fatal flaws, but it's still mildly fucking annoying. Very annoying. It's like if you had a ball that was levitating over the edge of the hole outside and it didn't fall. You'd really start to question maybe if you were in the movie Inception or something, right? All right. Had a couple of good rounds yesterday. Today we're playing the toe game again. It comes and it goes. Why it does that, no one knows. But the only thing that I am aware of so far that makes it go away is just time. Eventually it just goes away on its own. Could be a day, could be a week. It's really hard to tell. Graphics card's chugging pretty good. This bridge in the background, for some reason, looks like it's covered in snow, which is very odd. Probably not going to affect play at all, but I kind of want to wander over there and look at it and see why it looks like it's covered in snow. Let's check our frame rate here. We're not doing very well. Let's dial the graphics back a little. All right, there we go. Can't see whether the 3D grass is going on or off or not, but it makes no difference. What'd I say we were on? Soft greens, 11 stimp. Normal greens, 11 stimp. Oh, one of these courses. Gotcha. Gotcha. So you can see we've got a bit of a level of difficulty here. Like that fairway is extremely narrow. I've got a feeling based on the feelings I'm already having about this course, if it continues to be the way it is, it's gonna kind of be like playing Crushing It's par 3 course the other day, but this time I'm actually recording, so hopefully I don't have to put a golf club through the impact screen, but I can't guarantee anything, unfortunately. Ball striking is abysmal at best, I'd say. Hopefully we just need to warm up. All right. Shit is not looking good, folks. Oh, that'd have been really nice. Have we had a par yet? That's a double. Let's just see if this course continues to get more and more and more fucking frustrating and difficult based on what I'm seeing. I'm gonna go with yes. Everything's pretty tight and pretty difficult. .108 playing up some here. We're already 6 over par after 5 holes. Yeah, this course is all right. Very beautiful, obviously, but fairways are narrow. You can see you've got your normal suspects at the top of the list here. Let's check it out again. Here's a DLud. Looks like DLud did okay in his own tournament here. .88, 90, excuse me, 90 yards. Should be close, but that's according to the launch monitor data. Putt looks flat, but the thing says it's down 4 inches. right, we really needed that. .112 to the pin, up 7 feet. That ain't a flat green. $15. Oh, good God. If only that stuff could happen in real life. In real life. IRL. Guys, there's some insane elevation drops here. Good chance to get some long balls. Not the kind that dip in the toilet when you pee, but the kind out here and on the golf course. If that could have just actually found some fairway, buddy, that'd have been pretty sweet. 161 playing up, let's call it 170 out of the rough. Can't stand these courses, guys. Can't stand them. Can't stand them. I was wondering why DLud was bothering me trying to figure out whether I played his shit last night or not. Probably because of this. Not even close. Just don't roll back. Got too much toif on that one. There you go. Really great drive, 370 or something. Obviously we were going down a pretty big hill, but then pissed it away. Pissed it away, guys. So we want to hit like a 155 club. All while belching and farting the whole time. That is way to the right. Gotta love that shit. Wasted opportunity there. This isn't a flat course. Therefore, every single shot is going to be difficult. 50 yards. And after all that work, this is a par 3. And we will be putting out for bogey here. Nope. Double. You guys, you either got to love the courses with a bunch of elevation change or hate them. As a very amateur golfer, I don't care for them. And the simulator really exacerbates it. I play some courses with elevation changes here outside, and I wouldn't say it's the same level of frustration, but is what it is, you know. 134 with a tailwind slightly down, I'd say we'd be okay to hit like a 125 club. What's up, Foof? Just everything's just short, chronically short. What'd we hit? That was a good shot. Stuff should probably be going a little further. I'm adjusting for elevation here, and maybe I'm just not quite warmed up or whatever, I don't know. I'm thinking that's gonna make us putt. Need to back the graphics off a little bit. I'm still seeing some frame stuttering. VSync off, it's not even keeping 60. So let's back the graphics off one more. Apparently it doesn't matter how far you back the graphics off. We'll just leave it right there. It doesn't matter. Foof says he's living the dream one nightmare at a time. Is there more to that story? Does it burn when you pee today or something? It burns when I pee. Okay, guys, if I hadn't already said so many mean things about this golf course, here's some more. We got to hit probably further than the average Joe can hit just to get to the fairway here. The average Joe cannot carry this far. I think the average Joe has a better chance of getting to this fairway, to 570-yard par 5. Guys, I'm just in a bad mood. Don't listen to me. We'll try to get it over here. This course would be an absolute goddamn nightmare in real life, though. I've said it once. I will continue to say it throughout the rest of the round. Foof says he's doing just fine. He's not thinking about hurting himself or somebody else, and he's never had flaming piss syndrome, which is a good thing. I would like to know what the slope and rating of this course is in real life, because this would not be fun for the average fucking mid to high handicap golfer, I don't think. You'd probably need to bring, I would say, many golf balls with you. Anyway. Had a pretty good live stream yesterday, had a lot of good participation. I think I'm just going to be pissy for most of these rounds. Can't win them all. You don't always wake up in a good mood, especially once you start getting older. Not that when we were teenagers or in our 20s we woke up in a good mood, right? This is kind of part of the human condition. You probably ain't going to wake up in a good mood, and if you do, it's probably pretty rare. Naps are a little harder to wake up in a good mood from. I don't know what happens during a nap. Something clearly happens with your hormones during a nap. Something elevates, something decreases, I don't know. But more often than not, when I wake up from a nap, I feel pretty good. This one's not good. Foof says that ravine's full of golf balls. I've played a couple of courses with a ravine like this one. And if you dare to venture down the hill and don't think you're going to break your ankles on the way down or go head over heels, fucking whatever, you probably will find some golf balls. And Foof says he hit the snooze button 6 times before he got up. Yeah. I think I hit the snooze button 1 time and then laid there and scrolled around on whatever social media platform for a while. And you can see that this fairway is canted toward the ravine. You guys, this golf course would be a fucking nightmare for the average Joe, because the curator of the league has also set the fairways to hard. So one of my buddies is trying to get us into a scramble for this fucking alleged company called We Uplift You. And I think the entry fee last year was $225 or $250 per person, so $1,200, not $1,200 per team, but maybe $1,000 per team. The fucking entry fee is $300 a person this time. And they say that the money goes to charity or fucking benefits veterans somehow. I don't know. If you got anybody alive in the chat still, and you participate in scrambles and tournaments, what is your sweet spot for entry fees? I think 300 is too much. Last year they did have, I think there was some food. They did have food and they gave away some pretty dope prizes. And I think there was a few holes where they had like free beer and free shots of alcohol. But I think $300 per player, $1,200 for a team is too fucking steep. Like if I want to pay $300 to play 18 holes of golf, I want to do it at like some badass fucking golf course down where it's warm somewhere. I don't like that entry fee. It's not that I can't afford it. I clearly am so fucking stupid with my money that Gordon Ramsay would be turning over in his grave if he were actually dead, but $300 a head, $1,200 per team. I don't know, dude. I kind of don't like that. I'm also in a shitty fucking mood. So maybe I'll feel better once I have a sleep. I think $1,200 for that's a fucking hefty entry fee, dude. Foof says the course is made to be as difficult and annoying as possible with ravines and razor-thin canted fairways. Yeah, dude. I get that these guys don't want to play the same fucking shit over and over and over in their leagues. I get it. Sometimes I use shitty courses for my league, but and I'm in a bad mood. Foof says, do they at least give you drink coupons to use at the Legion or something? I know you're partially joking, but I do remember just about every tee box had a cooler full of free beer, which still doesn't justify the $300 a head entry fee. And I think I got a breakfast burrito in the clubhouse before we teed off. It was pretty good. I don't know. I'm going to have to sleep on that one. I'll sleep on it and let him know in the morning. I don't just want to immediately say I'm out, but god damn, that's a lot of money. This one's going to be tough, guys. We should hit it just enough to get into the big circle, which is the opposite of what I did. I don't know how some of you motherfuckers pick these golf courses for your leagues, but I would imagine there's got to be a little bit of research involved. One of the other guys on the team just said, at that price, I think I'll pass. I can play Black Desert, Utah for that cost, which is exactly what I was just saying a minute ago. That's a hefty fucking entry fee, dude. And last year, I think we shot a 55. And there was a team that shot in the like high 40s. I mean, it's a well-known secret that people cheat their fucking asses off in these scrambles, but whoever that team was that shot in the 40s, dude, that was something else altogether. Granted, this is one of those tournaments where on top of the entry fee and all of that bullshit, they try to sell you like, they'll sell you like mulligans for $5 a piece, and right, say you miss a putt by a quarter of an inch, you use your mulligan and get your birdie or whatever. Just shit like that. They sold coupons where you could underhand throw your golf ball so many times during the round. These guys weren't shooting in the 40s El Natural, obviously. That would be professional level shit. That was a really good drive, and our only saving grace was that hill. You guys, I just want to point out how fucking terrible GS Pro's physics are. We just had a ball stop on a hill that's on an 8-degree angle to the left. I didn't do very well in high school physics, but that seems a little outrageous. And now we've got to do a bunch of calculations so we don't fuck the shot up. Foof says his bowling league is $20 a week, so that ends up being, I would say over 52 weeks, that ends up being a pretty little penny, but you're talking many games, because bowling league's not just one game. You guys bowl a whole bunch of frames, and then there's probably some weeks where you don't do it, like the week between Christmas and New Year's or something, or maybe the week of Thanksgiving. But that's like death by 1,000 cuts. This is straight up $300 all at one time, just to play 18 holes at a golf course, which is actually really nice, but it's not like a country club or nothing. Oh, that stinks. Foof says the tracker's actually tracking decent today. Which tracker, brother? And Foof says the league's seasonal, 3 games, 1 night a week. So that ends up being what? $6 a game? And Foof says he thinks there's about 8 weeks left in his season. Yeah, it's getting ready to not be winter anymore here in the United States, at least in the northern hemisphere. Guys, this is breaking pretty hard. I can see us still going under the cup even where we're aimed now. Yep. Foof says the launch monitor's not turning everything into a slice today. You are right, sir, but if you knew how hard I had to concentrate to not hit slices in here, if you know, you know. Like, I don't really have any swing thoughts with my irons. I have a few swing thoughts with my hybrids, right, because you're starting to get pretty long shaft. But with driver, I've got about fucking 8 or 10 swing thoughts going at any given time. And sometimes when they all click together like a fucking necklace, I don't hit a slice, right? Lot of swing thoughts going on with driver though. Hopefully this is a par 4. It is not. It's a fucking 250-yard par 3. This course can suck my fat fucking hairy ball sack. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. If you guys are squeamish or if you had some thoughts pop into your mind after I uttered that statement, I do apologize. I would also like to point out, if you guys can see, if you're on a device large enough to where you can see my ball is right on some kind of fault line between the rough and the fairway. like a visible fault line. And I'm guessing if I were to putt from here, the thing would jump over it like a skateboard ramp. Let's see if it has colliders. Something changes with this collider at this little fault line right here. It's irrelevant. I've bitched and griped about it many, many, many times. But there's certainly something going on there. Are you saying this course is very European? Because I think it was called something something Europe, Europa or something. Oh, only 4 more holes to go, and then I can go find some fucking Chuck E. Cheese Mickey Mouse course to play on where I don't get my ass kicked so bad. Okay, my tee box is here. You can see we're hitting over a ravine, so don't fucking thin your shot or you're fucked. And then we'll just hit over here into this fairway. Keep in mind that if I do slice the ball, we are probably going to be OB, because for some fucking reason, this entire hole is outlined in a limp dick-shaped fucking OB. If you don't believe me, let me zoom out for you. Does that not look like a bit of a limp dick to you? This part being the mushroom tip here. Just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, S button, shrink your map. It's a resort course in Spain. Remind me to never go to Spain. Aren't they kind of anti-tourist anyway? No, that's Italy. It don't matter. Uh-oh. As if I wasn't already having a bad enough round. And as if I didn't already have enough to fucking complain about. This is a par 5. Let's go ahead and take a sim drop. You would never in a fucking million years hit your ball out of here, dude. We must be quite literally on the edge of the OB. Let's take a sim drop. As close as it'll let us. I don't even know if that's... Did we just take a sim drop onto a fucking hill? God, I hate this fucking software, dude. We took a sim drop onto a 15-degree downslope. Oh. I'm sure that's somehow my fault. Right back into the frying pan or what? Good Lord, dude. This ball's probably going to hit the leaves on this tree, but I don't have the energy to care. 64 yards. It did not hit the tree. And for this we are thankful. Peace be with you. Hallelujah. All right, guys, this is for par. Here on the 15th hole of wherever the fuck we are. 34, 35. Oh, wow. Good putt, buddy. Okay, maybe we can get out of here with a bogue. What's up, PVC? Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Hey, bro, according to my analytics, I have zero female interaction with this channel. So hopefully there's some ladies in here. But at the same time, I can also understand that as a wealthy white man in America with a little bit of gray in his beard, I'm probably fucking public enemy number one. Right? Down with the patriarchy. 183 down 16, 183, 173, 160 something. But it's good to see you again, sir. What are you doing on this fine Florida afternoon? Why aren't you outside golfing, dude? Or did you just get home from golfing? What is it? 3, 4, 5 p.m. there? Dude, you should be on the golf course, buddy. All right, that is not going to be anywhere near the pin, not even on the green. I thought we had some elevation. I thought we were at like 1,500 feet, but I'm also not hitting 90 mile an hour club speed. That's probably not helping me. Foof says trying to find a woman in here is like trying to find the hay in the needle stack. Yeah, dude, I don't really, my own wife doesn't even watch my channel, right? You'd have to have a girl who was into golf, who wasn't doing the whole fuck the patriarchy thing, that wouldn't rather watch like Paige Sporanic or something fucking hit golf balls. That's at that point in time you're talking about a unicorn. I don't particularly enjoy watching females hit golf balls the way I'm sure lady golfers don't want to watch dudes hit golf balls. Especially some mid to high handicap random dude in his garage in northern Utah, right? You guys, I think I've got the graphics dialed down to like fucking PlayStation 1 / Nintendo 64 here. So I would assume this course is much prettier than it is being depicted here, but for some reason my 3080 Ti just cannot handle, it can't handle it. Paul says he's surprised by the TikToks. I'm interested to hear what you're talking about. What are you surprised about by the TikToks? Because I'm not doing any right now because I didn't screen capture any. Are you surprised by what the people are saying in the TikToks? Foof says the sky's blue today and the sun is out and it's not below freezing. It's a good day for shorts. Agreed. Paul says that there's no ladies here. Yeah, you guys, I don't intend to bash on only females, but that's the only shit that I'm getting in my feed. When I see a dude doing a TikTok and it comes through my feed, I capture it no matter how bad it is, but it's still 1 in every 20 is from a dude and the rest of them are from chicks. And it's not my fault that it's not my fault that the lady folks are saying really dumb and unintelligent shit in their TikToks. That is not my fault. Right? Because I capture the ones when they're saying positive things too. Like the lady who says, I appreciate my husband a lot. He's a great dude. I don't mind doing a dish here or there. Like I captured that one and I highlighted that she was saying something really sweet about her husband. I'm not a complete fucking monster, you know. But I also get that I'm public enemy number 1. I'm a white male. If you think I'm wrong, feel free to comment. That was a little bit benign there. That was a pretty benign putt. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay in a lot of facets of the game today. Driver's probably the shining star today, which I can't say very often. Short game is okay, right? We're only 7 over, so the short game's not doing too bad. When the short game's bad, that's when you start to see the score balloon up. 18th hole here. If you're able to keep this son of a bitch in the fairway, you may well have the longest drive of your life. So let's go ahead and hit the ball, and if for some chance it stays on the fairway, you can see we're 50 yards downhill. Paul says he's the same age, mid-40s. He's here for it. Yeah. Since I know my mom will never ever watch this video, I don't have a problem saying that I kind of grew up in a... My mom hates my grandpa. Like she can't fucking stand him. The sight of him makes her sick. Needless to say, she's a little bit of a man-hater because of whatever my grandpa did to her. I don't know. I can't get a straight story. So I grew up in a household where there was a lot of man-bashing going on. And keep in mind, 2 of the 3 of the kids are boys. It's me, my brother, and my sister. So it's very unfortunate. Because I honestly still don't fucking know what my grandpa did wrong. And I realize this isn't a fucking therapy session and we just probably drove this green. Guys, in what fucking universe is that ball going to stop on that lie? Yes, I just hit a 360-yard drive. Yes, I'm still mad about that fucking ball stopping on that downhill lie. Oh... Okay, so it is semi-rough, so it's not going to count as a fairway. Guys, I don't know. Do we have the graphics too fucking dialed down or something? Okay. So that's part of the puzzle, is that it's a little bit fuzzy there. Okay, we're like 3 yards off the fairway proper. Let's see if I can get this ball up in the air here. You know what? Just for fun, because this is a fucking video game that people take way too seriously, I'm going to hit this 64-degree wedge I found in the bargain bin at Uinta Golf and just kind of stroke it pretty good and see if I can't get it over to the grain. That was stroked a little too good. We may have had some premature ejaculation there. And the graphics card is just fucking begging for its life here. Okay, I think we're doing a little bit better now. I think for the next course we'll play on the live stream is a course that I used to play at when I was stationed in California. My wife even got me a polo and this golf towel. I know you guys don't give a flying fuck, but this golf towel is from there. La Parisma, California. But my wife was sweet enough to drive all the way over to that golf course the day before my birthday, and she got me a really nice FootJoy polo with the logo on the sleeve. And she got me those 2 golf towels, so she's a lovely woman. I'm sad that I got her sick, but I think she's on the back end of it. What are we doing here? 25 feet, we'll call it, 23 feet. All right, this round could not end soon enough. 7 over par, even though we were in fucking the ravine. Let's check stats. Looks like I got credit for a 285-yard drive, 147-mile-an-hour ball. We did have over 100 feet of putting. 29 putts is neither here nor there. 7 greens for 39%, 5 fairways for 38%, and I think if we could have stayed away from this double bogey and this, I think it was a triple or a quad, sliced the ball out of bounds on the first tee of the first hole, so that was kind of bullshit. But let's go play La Parisma in California. And I've actually played this golf course in real life, I think 2 or 3 times while I was stationed down there. So we'll go to play, we'll search all courses. DLud actually did a showcase on this. That's how I even knew that it had been brought into the GS Pro universe. It's in Lompoc, California. It is not actually in Lompoc, I don't think. I think it's a little further south of Lompoc, but it is pretty close to Lompoc, California. And we'll go ahead and heart that one. Give it a play here. Let's check it in the match here. White tees, stroke play. We're not going to play auto putt random. We are going to play putt out. That's a 0 gimme circle for those of you who are watching on TV. Green firmness, let's set to soft. Fairways normal. You can see the elevations 300 feet. Let's play 11 stimp because that's what I always play. Calm wind, and then let's go have a go at this bad boy here, and then I'll sign off. Foof says, as a guy who lived in a shed in the woods once said, the Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race. You would need to elaborate on that one, but I know you're a very intelligent person, so that probably is a pretty impactful statement that is being lost on me. And give it a poke and Lompoc. Yeah. So it actually looks better than this. I'm going to see if we can turn up the saturation in the options menu here, because it actually looks a lot better than this. Let's say we had a much earlier tee time. Not that fucking early. So if you wanted to have like a time and weather, so it's saying that if we had a 5 a.m. tea time, it would still be dark outside. 6 a.m. Let's have a 7 a.m. tea time. Clear sky blue, volume clouds, blah, 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 blah. Shadow sun strength. Can I give myself a little bit more saturation here? Nah, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. If that looks as bad to me as it looks, yep, let's go ahead and switch this out. I'm trying to get all like fucking role-playing game here and it ain't working. So let's have a tea time that I can't stand, and that's a 10 a.m. tea time. Because by the time you're done with your round, the day's pretty much shot to fuck. 225. PVC Golf says that I get the lob wedge. I am currently in talks with the seller, and I think Foof will know more about this than I do. But if we go to the eBay ad, actually, Foof, I'm glad you're on because you ain't know way more about these berylliums than I do. I'll turn on screen sharing here. And not too long after that, it's going to ask me for some money. I would assume that's kind of like what it's like to have children. But if we go to the ad, and I look at this ping right here, there's something about it that is catching my eye. There's a better picture of this right here. There's something catching my eye here. This. Where the little plus would normally be if it was a plus, or nothing would be there if it was just a regular ping I2. There's this little drill hole. And I believe from my research that means that it was post quote-unquote illegal grooves. So I am not really a big fan of this, so I'm not going to buy that one. The one I'm actually talking to the person about is Are we having a fucking senior moment here? Okay, it appears that eBay is shit the bed. But I'm not going to buy that one. This one looks normal enough. But this one has a little 2 right here. Which from my research means that this was the one manufactured in the mid-80s that had the illegal grooves, and you can tell that it does have the illegal grooves. Those are the quote-unquote illegal grooves. I've been staring at them for so long now I know they are. So that one's in the running, and apparently every time we do this we're going to have to restart eBay. But the one that I'm actually dickering with them on is this blue dot, because it doesn't have any... It's not a plus, it doesn't have a 2, it doesn't have the little divot drilled in. I think it's just a regular old illegal groove golf club. The face has definitely got some wear on it, but the club's older than hell, right? And it looks like it may not have always been a blue dot. But that don't matter, I can change the lie. This is the one I'm dickering with them for. I lowballed them at 150. They came back and said 185. But that's where we're at right now. So no, I haven't actually bought a club yet. Foof says he usually goes out at 11:30 or noon, and then Petroleum is in the chat, and he says, "What's up, fellas? You guys, welcome to the chat. Let's tee off. I think we said we're at 300 feet above sea level, so the ball ain't gonna go that far. We might be able to get." I don't know. It don't matter. I just don't want to be in the water. Yeah, I've got it hearted there. Foof says he adds stuff to his watch list. I've got it hearted. Okay, that was supposed to do a bit of slicing and dicing. It didn't, so we're in the deep rough now. 220 up the hill. We've got a bit of an uphill lie. Let's see how much trouble we can get ourselves into here. Guys, sometimes I'm all about playing really smart golf, and sometimes I'm like, no, I want to take some unnecessary risks here. I don't know what the dividing line between those two thoughts is. I could not tell you. I can tell you that since we went from deep rough to deep rough, which was not the intent, that we are going to have some trouble. We might be able to get out of here with a par. Maybe. Okay, I think we just upped the ante to bogey. There was some of those terrible GS Pro physics there as the ball bounced up and down like it was made out of rubber. But maybe we can get out of here with a bogey. Nope. Needed to be a little closer to that. And if you're joining the stream late, we are playing 0 gimmies. Yeah, I think it's a she. It might be a he. But I don't particularly want to get on the phone with Ping either. Because I know for a fact that I have played this golf course before. I don't remember a hole like this where there was water though. Shelby does not remember that part. So that's kind of strange. But this was many, many years ago. I think over 10 years ago. So there probably was water over there. See, you guys, there's nothing wrong with it, but you guys are saying you like these late tee times. I can't stand late tee times, man. I'd rather get in there, get it done, and get the fuck out. Because the later tee times introduce more margin for fucking idiots being there and your round taking 7 hours. So I like to get in before the riffraff shows up. Now, to each his own, obviously. But I like to get in and get out, dude. That was such a bad shot. That was such a bad shot. That was utterly fucking terrible. We need to start taking more club than we think we need to take. Isn't it crazy? I say that live stream after live stream after live stream and don't do anything about it. Guys, we're playing no gimme circles, so this is going to be probably a little more indicative of a real round of golf for me. I usually am outside. I get a few pars and mostly bogeys. Unless we're playing a really short course or we play white tees or something, it's mostly pars and bogeys. But since I can't seem to drop a ball near the pin, I'd say this score is going to be way closer to what I score outside. So we're probably looking at 15, 16, maybe 17 over. Maybe full on bogey golf. It really depends on if we can sink some putts or not. Yeah, guys, I don't remember ever hitting over water at this course. I don't remember hitting over water. PVC Golf says he is the riffraff. I doubt that, dude. Petroleum says he loves an early morning on the course, little dew on the grass. That's kind of where I'm at. And Paul, I'm not buying that you're the riffraff on the course, dude. Not for a second. So if I am not mistaken, let's zoom in on this course here. Morro Bay, Monterey, Big Sur. There's Slow, Guadalupe, Pismo, Betaravia. There's Vandenberg Space. It's a Space Force base, guy, now not an Air Force base. And then you go down this road to get to the golf course. You drive. I don't remember getting to Las Cruces and getting on the 101 though, so I'm wondering where this golf course is. Maybe it was closer to Lompoc. Where the fuck is this golf course, dude? It has been a long time, guys. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember driving this far to get to the son of a bitch, though. All right, let's just go to the fucking search bar like plebeians. What'd I say this course was called? La Parisma? I was close. It's on the 246. Oh, it was the other way out of Lompoc. I'd have never found it, dude. Okay, I do see some bodies of water here. I do see some bodies of water. Where it's up. It doesn't have the hole numbered. I'm not gonna let you guys sit here and watch me go through this like a stupid ass. But anyway, we gotta hit 122. Petroleum says, I'm gonna make him puke. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. Foof says, so is the Space Force fancier amenities than even the Air Force? I actually don't know, dude. They were standing up the Space Force as I was kind of exiting active duty, so I've heard some shit. But that's about all I can tell you, bud. And then PVC says emailing can take a few days. I might email them. Are they open on weekends? All right, maybe we can get a birdie here. Tell me why. And there's no way I would ever hit a shot like this back then. Good miss, bitch. Like, that didn't even lag to the pin. That was such a bad putt, dude. Let's get a par and get out of here. Okay, Foof says they're closed on weekends, so it's not like if I emailed or called I would get anything done today. But the seller does show all three of the seller does show all of the serial numbers on the hosel. Pretty stupid shot here, but it's only 250. And that one is going to be in the deep rough. You can see the divide line. And I think they've gone to the effort of putting colliders in these little bushes, but I'm not going to check because it's just going to piss me off. I'm just going to hit my golf ball. Okay, you guys, I don't know if you could hear the audio. We did hit a collider. That ball rolled directly over the hole. Probably would have gone in real life, but whatever. All right, guys, we can't buy a putt today. So hitting that drive across the water ended up not paying off, which is probably why it wanted you to hit onto the fairway, right? If I was a betting man. But this is the way I normally golf. So we're 3 up after 4. I'm a 15 handicap. So if I shoot in the high 80s on the real golf course outside, I'm pretty fucking happy about it. But you rarely shoot your handicap, so that's why I kind of like turning off the gimme circle, because I think there's a lot of sim golfers that get way too much benefit out of the gimme circle, especially if they've got a really on fire short game, because then you're getting like a 6-foot gimme birdie, right, which you would never get in real life. And I don't think our fairway and regulation percentage is going to be, I don't know if it'll leave, I think it might be 0 at this point. 120. Okay, 6:30 through 3:30, 3:30 Monday through Friday. Dude. Foof just said that YouTube filtered 24-hour clock time. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. Roll back. There you go. That's a good little girl. Roll back to that pin. You're going to make me sink a 1.6 yard putt? Bullshit. Okay, 4 foot 10 inches. Petroleum says, shit, fuck, 2,300 hours. Yeah, I don't get why it filters some of your stuff and not others, guys. I really am, I'm as disappointed as you are. Let's hit a fucking golf ball. Shit, fuck, cocksucker. It's not filtering me. All right, little toey draw there. We might be able to get out of here with minimal damage, but I don't know. What are we in here? Just regular old rough? Hell yeah, buddy. That was another toe ball. I mean, I already knew we were playing toe golf today. How far off the toe was that? Oh, that was severely off the toe. Good golly, Miss Molly. Little poop scoop there. We're on in 3. Lovely little putt coming up. Hopefully I can lag it up to the pin and we can get out of here with a par 16-foot putt. Needed a little more mustard than that here. Hopefully we can get out of here with a par. Oh no. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world of zero gimmies, boys and girls. We are playing some actual high handicap golf now. All right, there we go. Completely unnecessary bogey. We had several chances to make par there, but alas, could not. So Foof, maybe it thinks you're trying to put a phone number into the chat. So Petroleum, try to put like a fake phone number in the chat and see what it does with a 1+ area code and see what it does. We may have figured out the algorithm, guys. Also, I do appreciate the profanity in the chat, and I'm not even joking. I really appreciate it. Shit, piss, fuck, balls. All right, guys, we are playing toe ball today. Look at that toey fucker go. Is that deep rough? Oh, yeah. You will be punished, sir. You will be punished. 118 up 12. I don't know. We're going to need to hit a fucking million miles to get up this hill. Shit, piss, fuck, balls. Shit, piss, fuck balls. For birdie, you say? Let's try to lag this ball up to the pin. Guys, I think it's more fun to play with no gimmies. But the SGT League won't let you do it, so you've got to do it in a private match. Shit, piss, fuck balls. Will it hold a fairway? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Why does it give you the option to hit there if it ain't gonna be able to hold the fairway? Shit pissed fuck balls. That was a good shot. That was actually a really good shot. Look, so it's not censoring Petroleum, but it's censoring Foof. I don't get it. Okay, a little lag putt there, puts you in there for a little parski. Guys, this isn't even nostalgic to me. I don't remember any of this shit. I don't remember a par 3 going back into the clubhouse. I wish I did, but I just don't remember any of this. Maybe I was drunk when I played this course. It's a little bridge. There's a little bridge there. I don't remember any of this shit, guys. It kind of actually sucks. I would love to remember it. PVC said he posted a YouTube short last week that had so much cussing, YouTube censored it. Was it your short? Like under this handle? Because I would love to see it, dude. I love cussing. Cussing's one of my favorite things. It just is indicative of my low IQ. That was pretty well struck. Let's see if we can get up there. He'd be pretty happy to have that one on the green as badly as that was struck. Fucking toe ball again. It was yours? Is that your same handle? Foof says maybe you should start duo streaming to kick. I think we talked about this already. If there was a way that I could feed this same stream into kick without having to modify anything or do anything, I could just say, hey, this is Turbo Talon, fucking dit. Like, I'm all about it, dude, but... So, is it your handle? Okay. There he is. Why don't you tell us you had a fucking channel, dude? You got more subs than I do. God damn it. Go ahead and subscribe here, but I'm going to do it from my other account, my Turbo Talon Golf account. You didn't even tell us shit. Look, these guys are all showing their dicks. There we go. Subscribe. Let's look at this short you posted. We didn't know you were a bit of a fucking funny guy here. Which one is it, brother? SpongeBob fuckface. Which one is it, dude? Is this dude raging on you guys? Oh, dude, I got some work to do here. I also didn't notice because your logo's so small on my screen, I didn't realize it was like hand-drawn. Angry face.
God, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, dude. Fucking done. Once I get fucking pissed off, I'm fucking done. Be done. Good. Goddamn fucking piece of shit. Yeah, that was a nice fucking shot, but in the goddamn water.
Solid go.
Yeah, it was fucking nice as shit. Fucking balls today. Went through my entire fucking bag. I had a full fucking pouch. God damn it, dude. God damn.
Fucking look at that beaver tail he took. But he did go, your buddy did at least fill his divot, dude. Oh, you just made my fucking day, bro. Yeah, you can promote your shit all over my channel if you want, man. I'm all about helping the boys out. There's some of these other motherfuckers, though. I don't need to say any of their names, but all they are trying to do is push merch on people. Everybody needs a friend like that guy in the beanie. The toque, if you will. All right. Nobody's having a bad a day as that guy was having. So let's fucking, let's see if we can lag putt up to this hole here. That was fucking great, dude. Age verification. I'm 44 years old and I love cussing. Can I please watch the video? Lag it, lag it. Oh. Nah, dude, you can tell me if you got a channel. Foof, do you have a channel? Petroleum, do you have a channel? Man, how much good shit am I missing out on right now? Now, I don't want to see your channel if you got like 2,000 subscriptions. What is going on with my fucking turf here? Oh. I need to make my way to Florida. Make my way to Florida, boys. 225. You just want to let one fucking fly here or actually try to play golf. Also, now that I'm seeing this course and how narrow the fairways are, I had no business playing this fucking course, dude. No business. None. Zero. Foof doesn't have a channel. That makes me sad. Foof says you should look up El Prezador next PGA golfing great. Give me 1 minute, dude. Give me 1 minute. The live stream's been an hour and 35 minutes, and we're basically through a round and a half. So it's probably because I'm not showing any TikToks because I don't fucking want to today. I'm in a shitty mood. Was that out the toe of that fucking hybrid again? Oh my lordy. Oh my Lanta. Okay. Let me finish this hole out, dude. Oh, I need the same club, so it doesn't matter. Let's try to hit off the sweet spot of this club, though. It goes real far when you do that. Nope. I'm trying too hard now. Also, the way the graphics are rendered on this course, it's I kind of don't like it. Like, it's almost more realistic to have the 3D grass off because it's like shimmery. Let's just leave it off. Guys, this is a 430-yard par 4, and we are still 75 yards from the pin, if you can believe that. 2 terrible hybrid shots, dude. It's almost better to just send driver every time. Terrible shot. Did we lose our connector? Come on down, he says. Dude, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me, buddy. Where's the connector? We're green. The connector's green. Why aren't we hitting golf balls here? Green. What if we take the ball out of the hitting area, we lose it? If we put it back, it goes green again. Okay, so we don't have to reset a bunch of shit. That's good. Chronically short, chronically short. These putts are all just hellaciously long. Talk about not lagging it up to the hole. That was fucking wretched. Okay, Foof says the arrows weren't green yet. That's actually good to know. Because when the arrows are green and it misses the shot, you got to go in and fucking set a bunch of shit, and it's annoying. Roll into the hole. Uh-oh. Is it going to let us putt? Okay. That's how you know this is a good launch monitor. Because that putt was a few inches from the pin, and it let us do what we needed to do. We're lagging out pretty hard here. Let's kick the graphics down a notch. Now it looks like a fucking PlayStation game. This software sucks. Did your buddy know that you were filming him? Because I got buddies that have been like, turn your fucking phone off, bro. So we're going to be in the deep rough here, behind a tree. I don't know when I'm going to learn my lesson. Brother. Oh, wow, that was horrendously short. 71 carry in the launch monitor software, So that took quite a bit of carry from us. That's highly unfortunate. I'm guessing this person on eBay does not want to sell this club very bad because they take a real long time to get back to you on your questions and shit. 16 up 4, so 20 footer. Okay, we'll take that. That was a good little putt. Petroleum says, what does it mean to kick down the graphics? So if you look at the, it might show it here. So you see these two buttons here, shadow less, shadow more. Basically the left and right, I guess it would be a caret. Is that a carrot? Not the one you eat, but a carrot, like the symbol. It's these two. So the two things next to the M on a typical keyboard between the M as in Mike and the question mark would be here. But you can also go in with the beta, if you go into settings and visual, you can change, listen to me, I sound like I'm drunk. Graphics. So I've got it set on ultra right now at 2880 by 2160, which is probably a little much for the graphics card I have. I have a 3080 Ti. I think it's got 12 gigs of VRAM. But if I go to very high and hit save exit, and we get rid of this, we can see if we hit F, we're running with VSync, 60 frames a second VSync. We're basically hitting off the rev limiter there. But you can go in and change the graphics manually in there, or you can use the little left and right carets, I think they're called. You guys, this would be a hell of a round of golf for me here. 6 over after 11. PVC says his buddy with the beanie on just started a few months ago and you've known him for 30 years. Tell him welcome to the club and not to get too pissed off. Everybody has days like that. Fuck, my every day's like that for me. All right, what do we got here? Foof, I still got to look your video up. I'm sorry. Give me 1 minute. Oh, see, that felt so good, but it's leaking. Is it in the deep rough? Guys, I genuinely don't remember there being this much deep rough on this golf course. But like I said, it's probably been about 10 years now. I can't even see the pin. Let's try to get up here. Maybe we can hit this 3 hybrid off the actual sweet spot on the club for once. Oh yeah, that was beat like we owed it money. So 19-degree club out of the rough. That was fine. If we weren't hitting out of the rough, we'd have hit it about 220 carry. So we lost some carry out of the rough. Petroleum, are you playing GS Pro right now? And Foof says this is why if you ever got a simulator, he could never do no putts given because the launch monitor wouldn't recognize the inch-long putts. Yeah, I got a really good launch monitor. I don't recommend doing full putt out on most launch monitors, honestly. You're probably just going to have a shitty time. 47-foot putt here. That's probably going to be another 2 putts. Maybe we can get this in here. If you guys weren't tracking, SIGPRO uses a massaging algorithm for putting, so I'm not actually this good at putting in real life. This would be a career round for me in real life if I was only 6 over after 12 holes. So you're playing right now. I realize it's almost 4 o'clock mountain time. But if you ever want to play around, scramble or something, let me know. I don't want to put you on the spot. Besides that, I'm already starting to get sore, so. But let me know, my friend. Foof said, hey Foof, this is a 6-minute long video, buddy. Is it good enough to watch the whole thing? If so, I'm going to pull up a chair. That's pretty long, dude. Yeah, Petroleum says chipping with the R10 is extremely difficult. I have one back here too. I got the R10 over here. I got a Square Golf launch monitor here that's covered in dust because I've used it 3 times. Pretty unfortunate because it's a nice little piece of kit. I'm sure the battery's dead by now. But it's actually a really nice little launch monitor. I should use it more, but I'm lazy, quite frankly. I'm lazy. Yeah, Foof, that's, we'll play it at the end once I finish out, and I'll pull up a chair and watch it because I don't really have anything to do till dinner. 190, I got it queued up over here though. It's still buffering because I'm on a 56K internet connection. So we'll let it buffer for a while. Every day I'm buffering. Dude, get up there. You know goddamn well if you land that close to a bunker, SIGPRO's gonna tractor beam your ass into it. Every fucking time, dude. God damn it. Foof says his old rage videos in the golf club are great too. I love a good rage video, so I'm guessing this is going to be one for the fucking books. Foof says YouTube used to let you fully buffer videos, but now they only let you buffer a few minutes at a time. It's strange that you say that because I used to have this website where I could put a YouTube video URL into it and download the video, right? Some of them, most of them are probably MP4. And now that shit doesn't work anymore. Because when I used to get drunk, I used to watch music videos. I call it drunk video night. And we used to download the music videos so I didn't have to be on YouTube all night. And that came to a halt, unfortunately. Oh, another toe surprise there. Are we in the deep or the regular? God damn it, dude. Why can't I hit this fucking golf club off the sweet spot? It's like impossible. Like and stuff. I sound like fucking Alicia Silverstone here. Oh, don't do that. That's in the bunker, dude. Did you guys see that hit the little magic force field around the bunker that GS Pro has? That apparently is the creator of the course's problem. Get over there. God damn it. Every day I'm buffering. That shot does not occur in real life. Telling you right now. I play a lot of golf outside. That does not happen outside. Foof says this guy used to make videos where he'd go into the woods in Ohio and tackle trees down. Oh my. Foof, the hybrid is a G430. Can you see that? I realize that screen's probably pretty small, especially if you're on like a mobile phone. So you're telling me we're already over to the right side of the tee box. Is that what I'm hearing? I got a 3, 4, and 5 hybrid, and they're all Ping G430s, just like my my driver, because I'm a Ping fanboy. Love it like it, hate it. That's what's going on here. Little leaky. Let's see where it. Oh no, that was a lot leaky. Really? Oh, guys, we are fucked 6 ways from Sunday on this shot. Let's see if we can get out of here. Deep rough is quite a penalty. I'm kind of sick of fighting against the fucking flow of the water here. So let's just hit an actual, like, lofted club and try to get out onto the fairway. Of course, GS Pro shits its pants when you do anything. 115. All right, so there's a intelligent shot instead of trying to hit a hybrid out of fucking calf length grass like an idiot. Like a fucking idiot. Ooh, that was slappy. Slappy. Oh, all right, guys. So this would still be like a fucking career round for me outside. Not gonna lie. Things that don't happen outside, but for some reason happen in this simulator frequently. Jiminy Christmas. For bogey. Foof says he uses a Cleveland XL Halo 5 hybrid and a Ping G36 hybrid. Guys, there's golf clubs from hell to fucking breakfast over here. That it? Is this it? Okay, so this is a Ping G25 hybrid. 27 degree. So you have a G30. This is a G25, so it's pretty nice. It does an okay job. Hell, I might bust it out here in a second. Let's hit a golf ball. We're 3 holes left. I'm starting to feel something in my ankle here. Probably played a little too much golf today. .30 Okay. 30 degrees, a good little club, get you up in the air. PVC says he likes his 425 5 wood over the 437 wood. I think I need to put heavier weight in my 7 wood. I have a G430 3, 5, and 7 wood over here. So is that what's at the back of this thing as a weight? Is that what this little like hex head screw is as a weight? Because I actually was wondering what the fuck that was the other day. Is this thing a weight? Is that what that is? Because I was quite literally just wondering what the hell that screw was there for. 107 to the pin. Okay, so Foof's got his gapping going. It's very important that you guys' gapping is correct. Foof says he got a smoking deal on a Garmin Approach S70. Yeah, that's the one I'm wearing in all my videos here. Been using it for, I don't know, 6 or 7 months now. It's really nice for tracking your golf rounds. If you're using it, it's got a nice big face too, so you really don't even need to use a rangefinder. Especially a guy like me. It's like if I know I have 107 yards to the club, to the pin, excuse me, that doesn't mean anything to me because I suck. Like I can't hit a 107-yard shot, right? I don't think a lot of people can. But the Garmin Golf Watch will tell you the front, middle, and back of the green. So say you're trying to, yeah guys, I'm getting tired. I'm starting to pull everything. Say you got like danger in the front of the green, you know, you can hit the middle of the green number or the back of the green number and avoid the danger in the front of the green. It's pretty sweet. Foof says he got it on the marketplace from a widow. It was her husband's and he didn't get to use it very long before he passed. Dude, I don't want to break the bad news to you, but that's kind of the same story everybody's chirping on Facebook. Oh, that is utterly fucked up what just happened there. My grandma died and we need to sell this car really fast. My wife died suddenly of a disease we didn't know she had. Foof says the virtual Caddie is neat. After it has learned your habits, it's really good, but I change clubs too often. So it'll suggest a club to me that is way off the mark. I need to retrain it. I need to retrain the son of a bitch. Is that short? Yep. Fucking course it is. Guys, I'm just, I think I'm running out of steam here. That club should go way further than that. Anyway, excuses. All aboard the excuse train here. I'm hoping I can hit this hybrid on the next hole somewhere. Oh, dude, don't worry about it. I will never turn down a good deal. I am stupid. PVC says he doesn't like rangefinders. He wants to know front and back. Yeah, dude, at the beginning of this season, because I've only been playing for like a year and a half, at the beginning of last season, I thought I was good enough to use a rangefinder, and I was like, okay, it's 111 yards to the tee, and it doesn't matter because I can't hit a 111 yard shot anyway. It doesn't matter, right? But if you have a good GPS watch or a GPS app, you can at least know I got to hit it in this range. Say the green's 30 yards deep, you know you need to hit it that range. Wow. Dude, this would be a career round for me. Career fucking round for your boy here. 239 to the center of the fairway, 375 yards. Let's tee off with this G25 hybrid here, 27 degree. I know it's not going to go very far, but I just like hitting golf clubs. I find it stimulating and fun. Nice straight shot there. Looks like we went 185, 193. Let's hit it again. Choke down a little this time. Much worse shot than the first one. Ton of fucking earth. Bounce. All right, on into a couple of shots with the hybrid. Thank you very much. You've been a good club. We'll go ahead and put you over here with the rest of your buddies. And now we got a long fucking putt. 80 feet or something. Oh, wow. Right. Dude, get the fuck out of here. God damn it, dude. Well, that first putt was pretty good. I don't think we'd even been in a position to miss that other putt if it wasn't for the first putt, right? Go green. Go pack. All right, guys. Not a bad score on a course that I've played a few times in California, but I just could not remember any of it. So let's watch this video now.
Just take a nice easy swing, get out to the fucking fairway like a fucking boy. What I do. And I'll tell you what, that's nice. Nice and straight. Nice and straight center of the fairway, because I'm a fucking beast. Bump and run it. Probably about 25 yards out right now.
Hey, somebody let me know how the volume is.
25 yards from the pin. My method. Feel the break of the green. Oh, come on, stop. A little bit strong. It's on the French.
I don't think he's mic'd up.
Not giving me more any chance to play with. Nah. That's terrible. Not happy one bit with that. Not happy one bit with that. I don't think I like that camera angle either. My bump and run is not an option no more, so now I'm going to try to pitch it, which is not one of my favorite clubs to use in this situation because I'm not good with it. Short range.
Hey, PVC, I can't turn it up anymore. You guys already got, you guys' gain is already in the red here.
Play a little bit high.
Let me see.
Well, people, that's not an option right now. Power this ball about 275 yards in the forehand. Can it be done? Well, I'm a fucking beast. We're going to find out. Straight as hell. Unfortunately, it's not 475 yards or whatever the fuck I wanted it. As you can see, I'm on a slight perpendicular hill right now, which is a bad golf shot for anybody, even Tiger Woods, but for me, I gotta get this ball about 95 yards from the pitching wedge. On an inverted slope green this way, which can kind of be tricky. I'm gonna try to loft it up there. Will I be able to do it? No. Oh! Unfortunately, this hole has fucking disaster written all over it. But I gotta use a 5-iron because I'm down to 1 ball. And I gotta keep it in play because I'm not gonna let the ball. And I will keep it in play. There it is, go.
I mean, I can force it to quit here.
Well, I hit some trees over there. Not too fucking happy with that. That's what I do. That's what I do, people. Just bump it up that motherfucker. Get up, stop, motherfucker, stop! That's a good shot. Look at that, people, motherfucker. I'm a beast. Look at that shit. I know, it was great, it was. I even putted. I would have made it with a putter. I didn't have time to go to my fucking cart. You see that shot, people? God, I'm a beast. In front of me, I got a 3-iron. I got 285 fucking yards to go. It doesn't look promising, but then again, what does? And from the looks of it and the sounds of it, you guessed it. I sliced, you son of a bitch. I'm about 135 yards away. I'm using a pitching wedge. Now, my problem with these clubs are, I'm a big man, I'm 6'2", and these clubs are real short for me. So my accuracy may be off, and I haven't golfed in 10 fucking years, but right now, I'll tell you what, I'm just swinging easy, I'm dominating the fucking course. If you can see me. Let me move the ball over so you can see me. That's what I do. Well, see, I need a cameraman. I need a cameraman. That's not bad, actually. Right by the trap. I tell you what, people, I make solid contact every fucking time. 90 to the hole. I'm using a 7-iron with fucking trouble before that fucking green. Bunkers all around it, surrounded that motherfucker. I gotta hit the shot of my fucking life. I gotta hit it. I gotta hit it strong. I gotta get above the bunkers. Will I do it? That's the question. And no, I don't. Come on, get up, motherfucker. Yeah, right in the fucking bunker, you piece of shit. Right in the fucking trap. Son of a bitch. Motherfucker. Not fucking happy one bit. I'm in the fucking trap. 2 yards out right now with pitching wedge. I gotta loft it up on the green. Only a pro of my magnitude stature can make.
Thought he said he was in the sand trap. This dude plays golf like me. Preferred lies.
Oh, yeah, that's a good shot. Get up, get up, get up, get up. That's a good shot. Could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot harder. I probably misjudged the distance probably by about, say, 10, 12 yards there. I'm probably about 18 feet from the green. From the hole. Bunker's hard. Hole's about 35 yards past your fucking camera. I gotta get out of this bunker one shot. I gotta hit this motherfucker. The tournament will be over if I don't make this shot. Or at least get on the ground, green somewhere. I got it up. That's not a bad shot. Not a bad shot.
Oh, okay. Foof says the shots are shown out of sequence. The fuck is this? Some Hot Shots golf. Can a 66-year-old golfer get views? I don't know. I think anybody can get views if they have big enough tits. All right, guys, I got nothing left for you. I need to go in the house and pay my respects to myself for playing 2 rounds of golf like a dumb asshole. We don't have anything in the chat. I think that video could have been a lot more effective because you can tell the guy's pretty funny. There's a lot of vulgarity in it. I think it would have been a lot more effective if he'd have been mic'd up, but that's neither here nor there, right? Neither here nor there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get out of here. This has gone on entirely long enough. 2 hours and 12 minutes, another 2-hour one. Somebody made a 50-minute compilation of his rage moments. We'll have to take a look at that, especially since I'm probably going to be laying in bed for the rest of the day because I'm a dumbass. Hey, cheers, dude. I'll watch some of your content when I get a chance. I didn't know you had a channel. Guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm seriously going to shut the shit off this time. Have a good weekend. I will probably see you tomorrow, but I can't be sure because somebody scheduled us a tea time outside, and I don't know if they're actually going to let us play. PVC Golf says it was a great show. I'm sure some people thought it was okay, buddy, but I think it's mostly the same shit over and over and over again, and we didn't even have any TikToks this time, so yeah. Foof says he used to do a lot of golf club and hot shots videos, and then Foof says be well. Guys, I'm seriously shutting off the stream this time.